Hey guys, Player V here. Be going over Marquis uh, build guide. So Marquis is a one of the only two snipers in the game, really. Uh, Pretty good character to start off with. It says advanced, but no, he's pretty easy actually as a sniper class. Um, so uh, the way Marquis works is that if you shoot someone with his sniper rifle, uh, every single time you shoot them, they'll take increased damage. So something like more of a tank character that has a lot of health, don't just ignore them because of the fact that they have a lot of health, so I'm not going to be able to kill them fast enough. Just keep going for those crits and those headshots, and you'll kill them in no time flat. Um, his skills, the slowdown effect on his first skill is pretty good to slow down more of the faster characters, or even in PvE to slow down enemies. In PvP, you can slow down the minions to a crawl. The owl is also pretty good. It's like a claymore or a bouncing Betty if you've ever played Call of Duty. Just a nice way to um, hold down an area, and since you can have three at a time, you can just place them all over like landmines. His ultimate's also pretty good. Um, just the single shot type thing, and it just goes through like most terrain and stuff, so you can really kill people pretty quick with it. So when going down his helix, um, first thing, the owls are pretty good, so I'd go for that with PvE. But for PvP, it's optional. The right side's pretty good too. After that, the the cloaked one is only good for PvP because then they won't see it. But the left side one's pretty good too. After that, this is optional. It depends. If you can handle the recoil, then go for the zoom. If you can't handle the recoil, go for the recoil damage. After that, the area effect radius is good on PvE and PvP, but the damage per second is not bad either. After that, the bonus damage increase with the effect, so you have to shoot 3 times and then you'll get more damage. Is pretty good if the enemy doesn't die fast enough. But the left side one, if you have to get a mark on them really quickly, the left side one's pretty good. Again, this is situational. If you can land all 3 shots, on the right side one's pretty good, because it'll just be more damage. But if you can't get a steady shot on them, probably the left side one, so it's only 2. After that, the cast distance or on either one is fine. The owls you'll be using closer to yourself, so that doesn't really matter. So probably the right side one. After this, it's just dependent on you. If you're going to put reload and attack speed on a sniper rifle that has a lot of recoil, it's kind of ridiculous. But since you could just gear that up towards on your gear, so I'd probably go for the damage. After that, again, this is one of those, it's optional, it depends on what you want to do. The owl shooting like sentries is pretty good if you want to have a bunch of sentries around you, which is fine, but uh, the area effect damage is pretty good too. It really depends if you want to lock down an area from far or if you want to lock down an area with AoE. Uh, After that, the slow is great. Um, if in PvP, it's really good, but duration is more you want to go for PvP. So really, again, another one of those situational ones. Last but not least, it's this one. Uh, this one's really hard to justify. Um, so the shot damage is good, but the problem with the reduced damage, it's situational. If you get a headshot with your ultimate, then the minus in damage doesn't matter because you're gonna one hit kill things anyway. So having 2 shots is great, but seeing where everyone can be on the map on the right side is, it's good on PvP. So it depends. Now PvE, you're gonna want to go with the extra shot no matter what. But on PvP, it's up to you. If you're an accurate shot, then blind blast is probably your best bet because you can get headshots with it, and then it'll just instantly kill anything. You'll have a chance to instantly kill 2 enemies compared to just seeing them through walls. When gearing Marquis, since he's a sniper, I always recommend shield penetration. Um, Shield can usually be a problem, but shield penetration is going to help you hit them straight on, and the amount of damage you're going to be putting through their health is ridiculous. Um, Now, shield penetration won't matter if they're playing a bunch of, what are they called? The ones without shields. So really look at the other team on PvP. But shield penetration is always good. After that, attack damage. Where is it? Attack damage. Attack damage. Attack damage is always good. He has a lot of punch to his thing, so attack damage is good. Attack speed's not that necessary, so just you want to go for attack damage. Another option is recoil. The recoil is sustainable. It's not as bad as some people think. Um, this type of gear with reload speed on it is good, so you reload faster, like I said, compared to that other piece of gear. After that, it depends. You can build them as a skiller, but I'd probably say damage penetration and recoil are your best bets. Um, yeah, nothing really else stands out for marquis. Most of the snipers are like that. Um, damage and penetration and recoil are really your only options. I mean, you can go for attack speed, but that's not necessary. You can go for cooldown time, but the cooldowns aren't that great. It's really the sniper damage. And yeah, nothing else really matters other than those three main ones. So yeah, that was Marquise, and just a quick guide. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.